When my children were younger, I loved having them around in the kitchen when I cooked. I'd give them small tasks to do, like peeling carrots or shelling peas, and of course, licking the spoon when we made brownies. However, one of my boys, my Marc, preferred video games, so he never spent much time in the kitchen. And so today, I'm going to give Marc his very own cooking lesson, Daisy style. I'm going to teach him to make a delicious condiment called vinagre, made with sweet pineapple rinds, onion, seasonings, and hot-as-you-like-it chiles. It makes everything taste brighter, more fragrant, and a little bit exotic. Next, I'm going to show Marky how to use the spicy concoction to make one of his favorite recipes, tender, juicy pork chops vinagre. I know it'll keep him and all his friends well-fed and happy. Finally, the gift of gold for any new cook, an easy, get it right the first time, white rice pilaf with earthy mushrooms, fragrant Spanish onion, and sweet red bell pepper. So tie on an apron, Marky, because your private lesson with Mom starts now. Get in here out of the TV room. Come on over here. Gotta drag him out of there. Hey, grab a couple of those pineapples. I'm gonna give you your lesson today.
You're teaching me how to cook?
I'm teaching you how to cook today.
Do you not remember what happened the last time we did this?
Oh, well, it's easier the second time around, right?
I hope so.
You wanna buy a pineapple. You want a pineapple that's heavy in your hand.
Okay.
It's firm. Has just a little bit of give. It has pretty bright color, no soft spots, right? And can you smell it?
What are we looking for?
It smells pretty. It smells like pineapple, right? Like perfumey, floral almost.
Okay.
Right? Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do this, and then you're going to do it. Not like when you were in college and you called me up and said, hey, Mom, I'm having a dinner party. Oh, really, Marky? He goes, yeah, can you come over this weekend and cook for me?
Well, you know,
Okay.
I tried to make eggs and I set the place on fire.
It wasn't that bad. Come on, Marc. All right, so watch. So this is what we call topping and tailing the pineapple.
Topping and tailing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take the top off. This is the pineapple that we're gonna use for our vinagre, right? And you know vinagre, that little splash we can put on everything, on beans and soup.
I love vinagre.
David loves it on scrambled eggs. I mean, that's how good it is. We put onions and peppers and chiles in there. Okay, now we're tailing it. Right?
So how much do you want to cut off?
Well, you don't want any brown to appear, so as close to the bottom as you can.
Okay.
Good, look at you.
Not bad, not
All
bad.
right, so now we have a fixed, our pineapple isn't wobbling all around. That's important, Marky, because when you're handling sharp objects,
you want a good cut.
you want things to be stable. So now, what we're gonna cut is, you see these little things over here called the eye, right? You need to get behind the eye and just let the knife go down and do the work for you. Right? You don't want to be hacking at that pineapple.
Right.
If you miss an eye or two, that's okay.
How's this looking?
That's good. And follow the contour of the pineapple, Marky, okay? Because this pineapple's going in the fridge for you to snack on later. Okay? Marky's brothers kid him that Marc can get girls to do stuff just by saying, is that true? You bat those little brown eyes?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Well, all he has to do is say, he comes up and he'll go, Mom, anything you want, Marc, anything. What? Get me the checkbook, whatever. You're doing good there, Skeets.
Yeah, not bad.
The great thing about this recipe is that you're using stuff that you'd normally throw away, like these pineapple rinds, right?
What? I'm not the cook here, but we're gonna be cooking these?
We're gonna be cooking these, and then we're gonna be adding this to like chiles and aromatics. That's great, Marky. Let me help you with this.
Okay.
And then while you finish up there, terrific.
Let me just shave some of this extra stuff off.
Yeah.
And we should be in business.
Looks good. Looks good. So Marky used to work as a waiter in a restaurant while he was in college, and he came home and told me this great story. He said he had a customer come in, a lady customer, and he went over to take order and said, can I help you? Are you ready to order? And she said, yes, I'd like an order of guacamole and a side of those lips. Those lips are like the Martinez curse. You can thank me for those, Marky. Or the Martinez blessing. That's good. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah. We're going to put this over here. What I'm going to ask you to do is to put water in there to cover those rinds.
I can do that.
Okay? And in the meantime, I'm going to get my onions, my pepper, and my mushrooms for our rice pilaf. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to start the onions and peppers, and you can work on the mushrooms.
So I'm just putting enough water in here to cover the...
Just enough to cover. And I'm just going to dampen this paper towel so you can clean your mushrooms. We'll put those here. I'll put this here. And I'll help you clean up a little bit. Okay?
That's on high, is that right?
That's good, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to do one. You wanna make sure the mushroom is clean. You see any little flecks of anything, just wipe it off with your damp towel.
Okay.
Okay? And then, because mushrooms are round and you don't want them bopping around, you wanna make that flat, all right? And then just, you know, in 4 slices, nice slices. Okay, can you do that for me?
I think I can.
I think you can too. And there we go. I'm gonna top and tail that pepper. Okay? And then I'm just gonna take the guts out. What was your favorite dish that I made when you were growing up?
I mean, the pork chops are definitely up there.
I
That's
know.
the winner.
Well, today, you know, I'm gonna teach you how to make the pork chops so that they're nice and juicy. People get intimidated with pork chops, right? Because they dry out. But in the meantime, I'm going to finish up these peppers and onions, and we're gonna rock the heck out of that white rice pilaf when we come back. What do you think of that?
I'm ready.
Hey guys, check out my new Oven Lovin' Bakeware. They've got great extra wide grippy handles and a long-lasting non-stick coating. Whenever you buy Oven Lovin' Bakeware, 100% of my proceeds goes directly to our charity, Yummo. Check it out now at foodnetwork.com.
I can't do his history report for him. My job is to give him everything he needs to succeed. That's why I go to Walmart.
Find all the brands those other stores have, but for low Walmart prices, like Dell, HP, and Toshiba. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Cats everywhere are using Fresh Step because it doesn't just mask odors, it eliminates them. So don't be surprised if your cat needs help finding her litter box. Fresh Step with odor eliminating carbon. It's almost like not having a litter box.
Good night, buddy.
Good morning, Dad.
Oreo, Milk's favorite cookie. This month, tag along with Guy on all new adventures.
I want to call Funkalicious. What do you think?
Loving it.
Who wants a bite of that? Dig it. Talk about diversified.
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. All new episode Monday night at 10 on Food Network Nighttime.
Life has become more Shouldn't life insurance catch up? Now get life insurance the way, online, and in less than a day at hsbclifeinsurance.com. It's completely online with no medical exams, just a few precise health questions. Plus, on-demand help. It's uncomplicated, uncompromising. Get the right coverage the way at hsbclifeinsurance.com.
Butter comes from a cow. Olive oil comes from olives. And butter with olive oil comes from Olives. Introducing Land O'Lakes butter with olive oil. The Land O'Lakes butter you love with the pure goodness of olive oil.
Hot fudge brownie meets cool creamy ice cream. New Edward Singles a la modes. Individually packaged, ready from your microwave in less than a minute. Edward Singles. Share one with someone you love, or not.
This is Food Network in the kitchen.
All right, Mom, I think I'm done. How do these look?
That's awesome, Marc. You did a great job.
Yeah, not too bad.
Let's throw them in here with the peppers and the onions.
Okay.
And I'm here with my son, Marc, who's getting his very own private cooking lesson. And we're making this fabulous rice pilaf with peppers and onions and mushrooms. And I have my vinagre simmering over here, my spicy pineapple vinegar made with pineapple rinds. Who'da thunk, right? Do you see how nice that's bubbling over here? And let's get 2 cups of rice in here.
Okay.
You want to scoop 2 of those out?
Yeah, sure.
And we're gonna stir those in.
Where are those going?
Go right in here with your wonderful pilaf.
Oh. Yeah, can you tell I'm new in the kitchen?
Okay, that's all right. All is forgiven, Skeets. You know, excellent. Okay, you know what we can do? Just hold it, go ahead, pour it in, then hold the cup right over, and I'll fill it up for you. There you go.
There we go.
2 cups, okay?
All right, that should be good.
Okay, now I'm gonna stir to coat. You wanna finish stirring that for me and I'll take care of this? You wanna coat with the oil and you wanna add about a tablespoon of salt, okay? I'm gonna take this back here.
Oh, Mom, this looks really great.
Okay, and in the meantime, Marky, I wanna get my breadcrumb and my pork chops out of the fridge, okay?
Okay.
My fabulous pork chops. And we're gonna come back here. How's that looking?
It looks good.
Okay, so what we want, Marky, is for that rice to get chalky looking, almost opaque looking. And that tells me that the rice is ready for the water.
Right.
Okay, so we'll give that a second.
Okay.
In the meantime, let's get to work on these pork chops. Marc loves pork chops. They're like his favorite thing to eat in the whole world, right? But there's nothing worse than like a dry pork chop though, right? Dry pork chops are like a sin.
I'm so relieved that I'm finally learning how to make something. I really am. The last time I cooked something, you know, my buddy hears that my mom is this great chef, and he's like, cook me dinner, and I did, and it ended up being Velveeta shells and Spam.
Oh.
That's college life for me.
That's college life, okay. So I have our breadcrumbs in the pan, and I'm gonna add some salt and pepper to these pork chops.
Okay.
Watch first, so you don't have to do it twice, right? I have my pepper. Give this a nice little sprinkle, and then we'll use our tongs. So turn your meat with your tongs, and then just give it a quick sprinkle.
All right, easy enough.
Okay, and hit it with pepper. Go ahead, you can get started on yours. In the meantime, I'm gonna show you how to do one, okay?
Great.
We're gonna take our pork chop, we're gonna dredge it in the flour, and I have some oil going in the pan there. It's gotta be nice and hot. You wanna do that, and then just shake it to get the extra flour off. We're gonna take it in the egg, dip it on both sides.
That's great.
Yeah, and then we take it in the breadcrumb, and here we can just actually kind of like nestle it in and pat the breadcrumbs on so that they stick.
All right, so you guess you have to use your hands.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good at being messy.
Yeah, okay? Let me get a pan for you for the rest of these. And I'm gonna take care of that rice, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna put those right on this pan.
Right here?
Okay, so here's what I want you to see. You see how the rice is looking chalky?
Yeah.
You see? No.
Absolutely.
It's almost like opaque, right?
Yeah.
It's telling me it's ready for the water. And Marc, this is the one part where you have to pay attention. All right?
Oh, this is the finger.
This is the finger rule.
All right, I know this.
Okay.
I know this.
So, we add our water, and this is on high heat, right?
Right.
Now, the water should be 1 knuckle or 2 fingers or 1 inch above the level of the rice, okay?
Makes sense.
And we're doing that on high heat, and that's going to come to boil when the level of the water meets the level of the rice.
Yeah.
We turn it once, lower the heat, and cover it, okay?
Okay, done and
All right,
done.
terrific. In the meantime, I have a saute pan here with about a ½ inch of oil, and what I'm looking for, Marc, when I stick my wooden spoon in there, is if the oil is hot, Marc. So I want a nice, happy bubble on that.
Okay.
Because there's nothing sadder than putting breaded pork chops in cold oil, because then it gets oily and nasty, and you want to go ahead and do the rest of those pork chops. I think this heat is perfect. I'm going to grab my tongs, and I'm going to lay the first pork chop in the oil, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Ah, you hear that?
There you go.
It's singing to me, Marky. Okay, while Marky finishes the pork chops, I'm gonna take a look at the vinagre over here that's simmering, waiting for the level of the rice to meet the level of the water, and we're gonna bring together, because Clan Martinez Lombardo was coming home for dinner. You're in the hot seat, boyfriend.
Melissa DeArabian shares priceless information.
This is my $10 promise. 4 people, $10. infinite possibilities.
$10 dinners with Melissa D'Arabian. All new episode tomorrow at 12:30 on Food Network in the Kitchen.
When the light comes on, just come in. Pep Boys.
This week, it's the Pep Boys Coast to Coast Tire Event. Buy one tire for as low as $24.99. Buy any 2 tires, get a free oil change. Buy any 3 tires and get the 4th tire free. Through Sunday, get a Castrol GTX do-it-yourself oil change, just $10.99. When the light comes on, just come in.
Pep Boys does everything for less.
Call 1-800-PEP-BOYS or visit pepboys.com.
I'm here with my mini Baby Bell cheese to prove that you can enjoy this tasty little snack without missing a beat.
So, we're walking, we're peeling, we're pulling, we're smiling.
Oh, mini Baby Bell?
Thank you.
That's 100% natural, you know. Mini Baby Bell cheese packs a fresh, great taste in a portable wax package, so you're good to go. Keep on going. I'll be here all day. Okay. Up top, sir.
Awesome.
Mini Baby Bell cheese from the Laughing Cow. Have you laughed today?
Welcome to a Command performance. Act 1, the beautiful wall and the stylish Command metal hook meet. Act 2, the bond between them is strong. It holds. Act 3, they must say farewell. It's a clean split, no damage. Stylish Command metal hooks, part of a whole cast of products from 3M.
When you think about all you can do in an all-wheel drive Subaru, you'll find there's a lot to love. That's why we created the Subaru A Lot to Love event, where you can get a great deal on any new 2009 Subaru and see there really is a lot to love.
Hurry in and lease an Impreza for $179 per month or get 0% APR financing now through August 31st.
Good night.
Every week at Pathmark, we lower prices on thousands of items all over the store. We lower prices on so many items, even we're not sure how we get it all done.
This week, get all family packs of ground beef 50% off. Stouffer's Lean Cuisine entrees, $1.98.
Pathmark, save all over the place.
It's time to pick your bundle. What'll it be, Tom?
2?
That's our one-size-fits-all combo bundle.
We don't need that much.
Need business communications that actually fit your business? Work with Time Warner Cable Business Class for phone, internet, and cable TV and pay only for what you need. Now, get internet and phone for just $34.95 each per month. Get the right solution for your business. Time Warner Cable Business Class. You first. The technology follows.
So, I'm back with Marc's cooking lesson, and I have Team Martinez Lombardo in the family room waiting to eat soon, hopefully.
All right, Ma, I think I'm all done here.
Marky, that looks awesome. Let's,
Are we gonna eat soon?
Let's go. Yeah, we're almost done, guys. He's doing real good. Just
so this goes in.
No, Marky, in here.
Oh my God.
Good save. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have
all the distractions. Stop heckling me.
Okay, we have. Oh, they're terrible. We have onions and garlic, right?
Yeah.
And I have a little oregano here. I'm watching. You know what, Marky? Let me just turn these pork chops. I don't want these pork chops cooked all the way through. I just want some pretty color on the breadcrumb mark.
Right.
Because I don't need your brothers giving you any nonsense about dry pork chops, right? So we're going to make them eat their words. So we have some pretty color. So I'm not cooking the pork chops through. And that just brings us right here to this point. Here's what I've been waiting for.
Right,
you see how the level of the water has met the level of the rice. We're going to move this once. Right?
So good.
I'm going to lower the heat. You smell that? Doesn't it smell fab?
Absolutely.
And you can go get me the lid. We're going to cover that.
Okay.
Okay? I'm doing real good. I'm so proud of you. Okay, and now I'm going to take the oregano and I'm just going to give it a little bruise. I just want to make it smell. Smell? Isn't that pretty?
That smells great.
It pops, doesn't it? And I have about a tablespoon of black peppercorn.
Okay.
And I have a little bit of cider vinegar. Marky, if you don't have cider vinegar in your house, you know cider vinegar is made with apples. If you have white vinegar or a special flavored vinegar that you prefer, you can go with even white vinegar. You're good. Okay. White wine vinegar, whatever you like, about a tablespoon or so. And then I'm gonna hit this with some chiles, right? I have some jalapeno here.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give it a, just quarter it. Look at these. Look at this. Is this gorgeous?
Yeah, I need my spice.
Yeah.
I need my spice. Since I was 7 years old, I just knew.
That's why
I was in love with spicy food.
That's why I came up with this recipe. You remember the inspiration for this recipe?
Yeah. Nino's.
Yeah,
they had the Italian pork chops with the peppers on.
Right, the cherry tomato peppers. I got some serrano peppers here. Oh, and I'm pulling out the big guns, Marky. Yeah, that's the habanero. That's my Mac Daddy pepper. That's the one that I like.
Mac Daddy.
And we just get a whole bunch of them in there.
Okay.
And I don't want you to get this on your hands. When you do this at home, Marky, I would probably wear gloves. Yeah, because I know that you creative thespian types are like distracted a little bit. Yes. Okay, so you know what you can do for me while I finish this up? Why don't you go get me the strained pineapple juice? You know, the water that we steep the pineapple rinds in.
We don't need these,
No, I think we're not gonna, they don't owe us a dime, those pineapple rinds. We can go ahead and get rid of those.
All right, cool.
Okay? And, okay. You can go ahead and,
dump this in?
Yeah, you may slosh around a little bit, just see what you can do.
Yeah, I'll probably spill the majority of this.
All right, you're doing good. Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna take these pork chops, because I don't want them to cook through. They're gonna finish cooking in the oven.
Hit this with some salt?
Yes, that's a good idea. And then we'll taste it in a little bit. My grandmother would put this in the jar for 2 weeks to ferment and get, real briny. Okay. I don't want to be caught without vinagre because my kids have vinagre on. My David has it on his scrambled eggs in the morning.
Eat it on everything.
On everything. And vinagre is something you could put a little ladle in a pot of beans, a bowl of soup, some stew. Even when I make yellow rice, Eric likes to sprinkle it on.
Anything.
On anything. So we have our pork chops. I'm going to ask you to clean up because, right? And I'm going to take my pork chops over to the pantry for my vinagrization. Okay, this is the moment of truth that we've all been waiting for. And as I said, I always keep vinagre in the house. I'm gonna pull out some of those beautiful aromatics. The peppers, the chiles, the garlic, the onions, and I'm just going to sprinkle them over the pork chops. And you don't want to be cheap with these because they're packed with flavor. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this delicious pineapple vinagre with all of the heat from the wonderful chiles and just pour it right over the chops. That's going to keep my pork chops nice and moist. And I've been preaching to Marc about not having dry pork chops, so we really want to take special care. Then I'm going to wrap these little babies up in aluminum foil, and I'm going to bake them at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. And by that time, well, let's see. My rice should be ready. My chops will be ready. I know my family's ready. Yeah.
Let's go.
So what do you say, Marc? Let's give them something to talk about. High five, dude. Yeah. Good job.
Are you looking to jazz up a snazzy meal at the last minute? I'm shaking up that old dinner into something brand new. Perfect in under half an hour.
30-minute meals. An all-new episode is coming up next on Food Network.
Happiness starts with healthiness, and healthiness starts at PetSmart. Use your Pet Perks card and save up to 25% on tail-wagging treats, food, and more at the Pet Perks sale. PetSmart, we love to see healthy, happy pets.
You blogged it? We're building it. Now, you could win it. DIY Network's Blog Cabin is back. Watch our crew of DIY experts build the cabin you designed online. And when it's done, we're giving it away.
DIY's Blog Cabin Sweepstakes is presented by Lumber Liquidators, Polaris, and the Preserve at Little Pine. Enter daily at DIYnetwork.com and watch Blog Cabin on DIY Network.
Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you.
A1 makes the Burger King Steakhouse burger sing.
Hi,
We're moving.
We're having kids.
And we've got to sell the house.
So I want to paint my front door.
Living room, bathroom,
Grandmother's dresser.
kids' room, everything. Pretty much everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
I was wanting to use an eggshell.
Semi-gloss.
Kid-proof.
Flat paint.
So I top coat my base coat. If you're going from corner to, and it's really high.
What kind of brush?
Drop cloth, primer.
Thingies do I need for that?
Are you one of those people who think you just can't learn a new language? It's not that you can't learn, it's that you've never tried Rosetta Stone.
I probably learned more in the first 2 weeks than I have in months of taking formal classes.
Rosetta Stone is so fast and effective, it's used by the State Department, NASA, the US Army, and Fortune 500 companies, and it's the world's leading language learning software.
This is not memorization at all. This is natural speaking, natural learning, and you will learn things that you would memorize in other courses, and you'll do it much easier and much faster.
And to help you get started right away, we'll send you your first lesson absolutely free when you call.
This really is a great program.
I believe that you can learn any language with this program.
It helps me do something I really want to do, which is to know another language.
So call now or visit our website and see for yourself why Rosetta Stone is the fastest way to learn a new language, guaranteed.
The look of a champion. This move takes guts. He nailed it.
Seriously, do you have to do this every single time?
Perfection.
Stop.
Olympic champion Brian Boitano has been training for a new gig. What would Brian Boitano make? Premieres August 23rd at 1 on Food Network.
I think we did a good job.
Let's see.
How pretty is this?
Marc cooking?
Yes, yes.
I have... David, come
on,
I'm going to serve dinner in a... What do you do? Oh, my God, you guys.
didn't take anything.
Ay, Dios mío, esto es mucho. I cannot believe these boys. Would you please go to the... listen, we made a great dinner for you. Marc is going to rock the house. We'll be right there.
I've been waiting all day.
You guys at least try.
Oh, my goodness. Marky, grab those towels, honey, and go over and get the pork chops. And I have beautiful, fluffy rice with the sweated onions, the sweet red bell peppers, the beautiful button mushrooms, and I'm gonna add, just for a nice fresh note, some fresh scallions. And they add a really nice crunch, too. Okay, I'm just gonna mix this all to... Aha, Marky, the eagle has landed or what? What's going on here?
It has.
Oh, Marky, guys, I hate to tell you this. I hate to he totally outdid himself. Oh, Marky, get a whiff. Oh, you get the brine of the vinagre. You get almost a hint. You can smell that pineapple right in the back, and the brine of the onions and the chiles and the sweetness of the pork chops.
Eric? Yes, please.
None for me, thanks.
None for you?
Go over there. You can gloat. Yeah, absolutely. Go over there and gloat.
Thank you guys so far. Oh, wow.
Yes. There we go.
This is what I've been waiting for all day.
I am impressed.
In the meantime, I'm going to plate our rice. How beautiful is this? This is wonderful. Marc, you couldn't have picked a better menu.
I'm surprised, Marc. Those look great. They look great. They look great. But do they taste great?
We'll see about that.
They're giving him the business already. And I guess I better get over there and feed the hungry horde of locusts.
It's a nice way to talk about your family, Mom.
Okay? Here we go. I hate to say this, but he delivered, okay?
Let's see.
Jeremy, let me have your plate. Can I serve you a chop?
Thank you. Yes.
And we can just pass that rice around. It's got onions and mushrooms. Okay, could you pass that to Daddy?
Thank
you. Have a sweet little chop of mine.
This is so good.
Thanks, Mom.
You gonna have more vinagre?
Okay.
All right, well, guys, come on. You have to let me know what you think.
It's delicious.
Done perfectly.
Just got that hint of heat.
Marc, this really is good.
I had a good teacher.
Look, Marky, look, juicy and delicious. Perfect, like I told you, right?
There you go.
Chops are really juicy.
Not dry at all.
Marc, you nailed it. Really good.
So now you can cook.
This is absolutely great. You know what? We know that Marc has a way with the ladies, but now he really has his chops, right?
There you go.
Let's toast to Marc. Marc's the man. Salud.